Hi there, welcome back. I'm sorry it's been a really long time since the last video, and I was trying to do a new one many times during the winter also, but never was kind of happy what I did. I thought it was not that important to share with you guys. So I went on and stuff happened, but everything is good. The boat is good, and we just came back a few days ago from our long summer vacation sailing trip. We sailed about 12 days, visited 10 different islands and harbors, and everything went pretty smooth. Yeah, and I've done some improvement along the way and before that to the boat, so yeah. I thought I would share that with you with this video and also go through some of the questions that I've got from the YouTube. There's been a couple of questions about the electric outboard motor, the second one that I did for my dinghy, my inflatable rubber dinghy, and yeah, I got some new stuff for that. I also did a video for that when we were sailing, and I'm gonna post it later. But yeah, I got a new motor for that, and it turned out pretty cool, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna come back to that later. I did the old one. It was not that good. Yeah, it was big and clumsy and not that fast. Yeah, it was like to put that on to dinghy and get it working would take like twice the time that you would row onto the island, because usually we are that close to the island if we can put the bow to the island. Yeah, there's been many questions about the vertical wind generator that I got like a few years ago. And yeah, last year I didn't attach it at all, and this year I cut the pole that was standing for nothing over there over the solar panels. I cut it off because yeah, I didn't need it. The vertical wind generator didn't produce any amps during that summer, I don't think. I think it's probably because I was trying to charge the 24-volt battery system with that, and it needed pretty much wind, like I don't say 20 to 30 knots of wind, so over 10 meters per second wind to get above 20 volts of voltage on the turbine. So yeah, it could be used with some kind of a boost function, but still like with 5 or 6 meters per second, so over 10 knots of wind, it would only go like to 9 amps or something. No, 9 volts or something. So yeah, with if I would have used it for 12 volts, might be okay, but then again, I got so much solar panels, so I don't kind of need that. But it was a good experiment and a good test. But yeah, it was a lot quieter. It didn't make any noise until it was like storming, and it didn't vibrate. So that was way better than the horizontal one that I got before that. So yeah, in that case it was better, but because there was no charge coming to the banks, it was useless. So I took it down, and I still got it in somewhere in garage. Probably gonna sell it, but I don't know if anybody wanna buy it or not. And somebody asked where I got it. I got it from AliExpress. Yeah, from China. So yeah, that's about that. Yeah, and people are also asking about the sauna, the portable sauna heater that I did last year and year before that. I tried many of versions of that, and this summer I got a new one, and it works pretty good. So I think I cracked the the formula of doing a portable sauna heater for the sauna tent. But I'm not gonna be able to show it to you now because I got it under the cargo space over there, and well, it's hard to show how it works when you don't put it up and heat it up, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm on my harbor now, but I might do a video about that next time we try it out on some island. But yeah, some cool new innovation stuff on that. It's still not perfect. I might do a little bit of modifications to that, but yeah, it works pretty good. We got some steam out of it and some heat out of it. So if you don't compare it to a normal sauna, you're gonna be fine. You have to take it like it's a portable tent sauna and so on. It's a sailboat going by. Going pretty fast. No, they are not. Yeah, gasoline outboards are just making a lot of noise. Yep, let's move on. So, also I'm gonna give you some more information about the future plans that I mentioned last video last year. Then I just bought the plans for the catamaran to build it by myself. But since that, I found this. I think it's better. Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be better. It's way different, but it's also way cooler, I think, and it has a lot of potential to be really good and really awesome. But it's weird, and yeah. Once I found them, I had never heard about that kind of boat before. The more and more I learn about it and read about it, it just makes sense. So it's this Harry Pro. Well, Pacific Pros are PROA, I think. Well, I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can check them out. So they are these kind of well, they have two hulls, but they are not kind of a typical catamarans because the hulls are in different length, and they might have one or two masts. And with that Harry Pro design, the masts are in the other hull. So the other hull is mainly for accommodation and that kind of stuff, and the other hull is for holding the mast and also has a lot of space for storage and that kind of stuff. So, and you can put bunks on them also if you like. Then you have to Google it how to say it, but you do shunts and not like tacks or that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's different to sail with that, and also it comes, yeah, let me just say it's way different. I'm gonna put a picture here so you can see it, and then you can check it out from their website. But I've been in touch with emails with the designer. Got a lot of good info. I had a lot of questions. The more I think about it, it just makes sense to build that kind of boat. I'm facing the same problem with that. So with the catamaran, so I need to have a big space for the build, and that's gonna be well, not the biggest problem, but the most challenging thing. The other one is gonna be the finance, but finance I think I can manage, but the place is a bit more different, and then I have to learn how to build it. That's also another thing, but I'm not afraid of that. I can do that. Yeah, so that's the thing that is coming. I'm now pretty sure that I'm gonna build that and not the plywood catamaran that I bought the plans. So yeah, it's gonna be really exciting because it has a lot of room for solar panels, and yeah, this, and also the building process, because they use this kind of intelligent infusion thing. So you use like foam, and yeah, you use foam and you infuse the with the vacuum all the epoxy to that, and you don't have to have that many molds, and yeah, should be pretty simple. It's the coolest thing is, well, they advertise it that you don't have to do almost no fairing and sanding to the hull, because once they come up from the infusion thing, they're pretty smooth, so you could probably just paint them after that. So if you compare to that to the plywood catamaran plans that I got, there's a lot of fairing and sanding on that, so it's gonna be way dusty to do than this. So, and it also cuts the build time significantly, and yeah, well, cost it's gonna be question mark, but it's the thing that I'm most excited right now to build that. But yeah, it's gonna take some time. I would love to have to start building that next year, but we're gonna see how it's gonna turn out. So yeah, that's about that. What else? Yeah, let me just go through fast what I've done to the boat this year. So the biggest thing was to sand the hull. There was a lot of barnacles over there. I'm gonna put a picture of, you can see. After I sanded, I painted a fresh coat of anti-fouling, and also correct the waterline a little bit, because now after the interior change that I did last year, I think the weight shifted a little bit more to the stern, so the boat is like wheeling like this. But yeah, that was the big thing. And then I had to get a new depth sounder. I'm gonna show you. It's over here. It was leaking now when we were sailing because I didn't make this cover like watertight, and it's filled with the oil, so that's why that stuff is over there. But I 3D printed kind of a box for it and put it, so this is a normal transom fish finder. So yeah, but it works pretty good. I'm not sure what's the oil level in there now, but because it has leaked some, but it still works. So last year I got it just stuck in the silicone over there, but it didn't work after I launched the boat, so I had to fix that. Also, we made some holes to the bunk, plywood over here. Well, yeah, here you're gonna see the outboard that I got for the dinghy, the new one. I'm gonna show more about that in a different video. And yeah, I did this also. This I did when we were sailing on our sailing trip. So this is kind of like, just because it was raining a lot in some days, if you have just a little bit of rain, you can leave this here and you don't have to put the pieces, these pieces over here to there, because it's, yeah, cumbersome. So you can just put this there, and yeah, pretty good. Not that pretty, but it's working. And I got this for free, and I got this already here, so it cost nothing. If you noticed, I got a new harbor that I'm in. Well, I'm back in the old one that I was like 2 years ago. We moved, the beginning was summer closer to this area, so I got my place, my sleep on over here now. This is like the backrest of this small bench that I did here last year. Now I did the thing that I was planning to do, so I can lift this up, and now we can use this as a storage, and also put this net over here so we can put stuff over there and stuff over there, and they don't fall out when we are sailing. So yeah, that's about that. Not sure if this is a too long video now. I'm gonna cut stuff out because, yeah, that's what I do, because I'm not that good at speaking, yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give you a sneak peek for stuff that is coming, a new project that I'm planning to do with the boat, like in the next couple of days. So this is a thermos can. Sure. Then I got some pipes. I might do this today, but I'm gonna post it later. So. And I got some clothes over here. They are not related to this project. Let's put them there. But yeah, then there's not sure if you can figure out what I'm about to do. This looks kind of a weird thing. This is part of it. I'm still missing one part that should come maybe this week, so I can. Well, but I can test it now with only this stuff. That's this one. This is like the main piece. I'm gonna try to build a heater for the boat, and maybe also a cooler, like an air conditioner, not air conditioner, but yeah, thing that can heat the boat, give it the warm air, and also cool the boat, like these days when it's over 32 degrees Celsius in here. Now, I kind of came up this idea like last year already, and I did some tests with the different kind of parts, and it was promising, but never got it to the point that I was really happy about all the how it's gonna fit and work and that kind of stuff. But this summer has not been that warm that it was last summer. Was really warm, so I didn't need any heater at any points almost. But this summer was a bit cold in the beginning of July, so yeah, now I'm gonna do this, and it might also work as a cooler, so that it's gonna be bonus like this for this. But yeah, so these are the parts. I'm gonna come back to this. Yeah, this is a pump, if you didn't know. Yeah, so I think that was about it. So I'm back, I'm good, and more videos is coming, I promise. Yeah, see you on the next one. Bye bye.